Hi, all. Welcome to today's episode. Today, we're diving into something that's been making waves in the news: Human Metapneumovirus, or HMPV. You know what's fascinating about HMPV? Despite affecting pretty much all of us at some point in our lives, it wasn't even discovered until 2001. That's right. This virus was flying under the radar for decades, probably masquerading as just another common cold. And here's the thing. In many ways, that's exactly what it looks like. Picture this. You wake up with a cough, maybe a fever, your nose is running, and your throat feels like sandpaper. Sound familiar? These are the classic HMPV symptoms, and they're why this virus played hide and seek with medical researchers for so long. But don't let its similarity to the common cold fool you. HMPV can pack quite a punch, especially for certain groups. Let me break this down for you. While most healthy adults will weather an HMPV infection just fine, it's a different story for young children, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems. In these groups, we're not just talking about a bad cold. We could be looking at bronchiolitis, pneumonia, or serious breathing difficulties. Now, here's where the story gets really interesting. We've seen some pretty dramatic patterns with HMPV recently. There are reports of significant outbreaks in 2025, particularly affecting kids under 14. HMPV typically loves the late winter and early spring months, and it's got a pretty clever way of spreading. Not just through the usual respiratory droplets and surface contact, but it can actually move directly from cell to cell, sneaking past our immune system's defenses. Now, I know what you're probably wondering. What can we do about it? Well, here's the current situation. We don't have any approved antiviral treatments specifically for HMPV yet. For most people, it's about managing symptoms, rest, staying hydrated, and using over-the-counter medications for fever and discomfort. In severe cases, doctors might try ribavirin, though it's not officially approved for HMPV. But don't worry, prevention is definitely possible, and you already know the playbook. Good hand hygiene, covering those coughs and sneezes, and keeping your distance from people who are sick. You know what really strikes me about HMPV? It's a perfect example of how viruses can hide in plain sight. We're still discovering new things about it, like its potential long-term effects on respiratory health and its role in triggering flare-ups of conditions like asthma and COPD. Before I let you go, here's your key takeaway. While HMPV isn't new to our bodies, it's new to our understanding. If you or someone you care about falls into one of those high-risk groups, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider if you're experiencing respiratory symptoms. Better safe than sorry, right?